Hello guys, you are welcome to Network Pips. So today we're looking at the switch port security and different flavors that comes along with it, and also the different switch port mode, that we have as well. Yeah. So for those of us that went to boarding house, you agree with me that each time you're coming back from a long vacation, our parents used to stack up our locker with plenty provision. Let me say Milo, milk, cornflakes, golden morn. Don't forget sugar and also gari as well. So you agree with me there is no point of stacking up this locker if we don't have any means or any strong padlock to secure access on this locker to prevent unauthorized users or students or person from gaining access to our locker and taking up things without letting us know. So imagine us maybe going to lecture now with this locker open, you know, you going to lectures or any school activities, and you come back, one of the students or some person must have taken one of the provisions or items to give himself a treat. That is if we are lucky enough. We might not, if you're not lucky enough, you might not even meet any of these items again. So that's how it is also in our network. There is no point of we being in network without implementing some security measures on that network. So post security is one of the security measures that we implement on the OSI level, on the layer 2 on the OSI level. So to limit the number of devices that will be connected on a specific port. So it does that by learning the MAC addresses, or by learning the MAC address dynamically, or it can also be configured manually as well. So one of the reasons why we implement port security on network is to prevent users from bringing their personal PC or rogue devices and to plug on our network. So without we authorizing them. So this security, this port security comes in different flavor: the shutdown mode, the protect, and also the restrict mode as well. So enough of the talk. Let's really see how this thing works in action. If you go to your packet tracer, bring up your switch. I'm going to use this first switch 2960, then use your PC as well. I'm going to pick one PC for now, then plug it to this switch. So let me say this is our official system that we have, then plug it to this F0/1. So it's going to come up. I'm going to go ahead and assign IP address to this system first of all by the time it will come up. So I'm going to give this system 192.168.10.1. Need the default gateway, the subnet mask at /24. Then let's open our switch again, go to the CLI. I'm going to expand this, then enter the enable mode, global configuration mode, then go to that interface which you desire to implement port security. In this case is F0/1. Then port security can only be implemented on a switch port that is on access mode. Now we have three types of switch ports. We have the access mode. The access mode only allow one VLAN to pass through it, while we also have another mode which is called the trunk mode. The trunk mode allow multiple VLANs to pass through it. Then we also have another mode which is called dynamic mode. Dynamic mode means that this port can either be on dynamic, it can either be on access mode or trunk mode. So by default our switch port will always be on dynamic mode. So if I try to implement this switch port security now using this switch port security command, it will not work, because switch port security can only be applied on an access port mode. So if I type enter now, it will tell me that command rejected, fast Ethernet is on dynamic port mode. So I'm going to switch this to dynamic to access mode by switch port mode, access, then bring up that previous command now and type it. That's all. We have already implemented switch port mode with just this single command. So but we need to tweak, if we wish to tweak some of our settings now, and that's where it comes in. So let me bring up this switch port mode and use my question mark help command. So you can see the aging, the MAC address, the maximum, and the rest of them. So I'm going to use, let me say maximum, for example. The maximum MAC address that I wish to be learned on this port is just 1. So but if you are running a voice over IP on this port as well, you need to enable at least 2 as well. But if it's only PC that is connected to these ports, you just need to just only enable only 1, just to tighten the security. I'm just going to enable only 1, then bring up the command again, clear this maximum, then validation. How do you want what do you want this port to do each time this security mode is being validated? So we have the protect. What the protect does is that it drops the packet that comes. So if a rogue PC is being plugged on that device, it's going to be dropping that rogue PC. So let me say the rogue PC wants to go to internet or wants to go to anywhere on our network, it's not going to forward that packet or the frame, it will be dropping that rogue PC's packet. You understand? So the same thing with restrict. Restrict does the same thing that protect does, but rather is more like a modified version of protect. So restrict increments the counter on our port security, and it also as well send us notification, maybe via SNMP, telling us that, oh, a rogue PC just plugged a PC, so PC with MAC address just plugged on our network, and we should be able to do it alerts us, it sends notification. Then shutdown is going to, like the name sounds, once it receives this once this security port is being violated, this security is being violated, is going to shut down this port. You understand? And you cannot bring it up again. It's going to enter into error disable. No worry, I'll show you later how it works. So by default, this the port security violation will be on shutdown mode, but I'm still just going to type that command to show you how it works. I'm going to hit enter. Then the switch port MAC address. So you can see here, we can either copy the 48-bit MAC address and come and paste here, or you can use this sticky. So most likely what you'll be using is this sticky, because imagine if you are implementing this on a 50 port and you'll be typing this MAC addresses one and one, so it's not feasible. I'm going to use sticky to implement this thing. Then you can now use sticky. So I'm going to reduce the aging time. That's to, let me say, 1 minute. I'm going to put it to 1 minute. So the aging time is how long is it going to wait before it brings up this port. So I'm going to reduce it to 1 minute. Then I think that's all about our this thing. So you can verify our command. The verification command is that you can show port security. It will show you all the ports that is enabled port security, that we enabled port security on. You can also do show port security, then interface. You understand? Show port security interface. Then you type the interface, fast Ethernet, let me say 0/1. Then it's going to show you that port. It's going to show you that, oh, port security is enabled on that port, is secured up, the validation mode is 1, is shut down, this aging time is 1 minute. Then the maximum MAC address that is allowed on this port is 1. So this PC have not communicated to this switch. I don't know why. Let me just send maybe to have unlearned that PC. So let me just send it just normal ping one for you to learn it, then close it. Let me come back there again. Let's see. Okay, let's initiate it learning the MAC address. Okay, let me come here. 19.168.10.1. Okay. Show MAC address table. Okay, show. Let me bring up the previous command of that one, so you can see it have land this guy already. So because I just changed the IP and put this type in, so initiated that that traffic again. So the last source MAC address that he lands on this port is this guy, which is that PC. Or if I check, you see it. Then it lands it on VLAN 1. So the total is 1, the maximum is 1, so it's not going to learn any MAC address again now. So let's try and validate this security. Let me bring up my rogue PC over here and drop it. Let me see my rogue PC. Let me give it an IP address. 192.168.10.2. Let me give it 10.2 and they check what will happen. So what will happen? I'm going to unplug this guy and plug it to this guy. So immediately comes up. It's coming up. It's going to take about 50 seconds for it to come up because of spanning tree. Okay, I'm supposed to. Okay, yeah, look at it immediately. Already shut down the port immediately. So let's see what it's showing us. You can see it's already shut down this port. Let's see what it's showing us. And protocol change to stay down. Let's bring all that command. So you can see switch port is enabled, the port is secured down, it's no longer secured up again, the validation mode is shut down. It's going to take it 1 minute to come up. Then you can see this is the last source MAC address, which will be that one of that rogue PC as well. So admin will use restrict. Most likely in our environment you'll be using restrict. We won't tighten it up like this, so that once it's shut down, it's going to send out a notification. So if I do show IP interface brief, to show my interface, I'm going to see that interface, which is this guy. You can see it's down. You can see it's down. So the only way, if you want to bring up a port that is down, what we do, you type no shutdown. No shutdown. No is used for negating any command on a Cisco device. So if I want to negate any command, maybe I have an IP address on an interface. If I want to remove that IP address, I'll put a no in front of that command. No so IP address, it will be removed. So if I go to that interface f0/1 and type no shutdown, for example, the interface is still going to come shut down. It's not going to come up. You can see. So how are we going to bring up this interface? So what is wrong with this interface? Let me see. If I do show interface f0/1, watch here. This is the interface. It's going to give me more detail about that interface. So watch here, show me that this interface is error disabled. So error disabled is something, an error occurred on that interface and the switch disabled that interface for security reasons. So switch port shutdown is one of the error disable and things that we can encounter. So, but later on in this course, you're going to see other error disable scenarios that we can have. So to bring up any port that is on error disable, we shut down, we administratively shut down that interface and bring it up back. So if I will get to that interface, if I want to bring it up again, I will do shutdown. I will shut it down. You understand? If you check now, do show IP interface brief, you get to see that interface is now administratively shut down. So if I do no shutdown again to negate that shutdown command I issued earlier, it's going to now bring up that interface. You can see the interface is up. If I do show IP interface brief now, you can see the interface is up. If I check it now, it's coming up now. But it's going to go down, so I'm going to remove that and plug it to the official system before it to shut it down again. So by the time it comes up, you see it. I'm going to plug this guy to F0/2 and just do a simple ping command when it comes up. So it's coming up. Okay, so this one is up already, so I'm just going to go ahead and initiate that ping. So when it comes up, you see to just reply that we'll have communication end to end. So 192.168.10.2. Going to put this on a okay, so you can see it's pinging this our laptop and it's replying. So that's about port security. And with that, it will be the end of this video. I would like to thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.